Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode in my three-part week of scares. I'm doing this for the week of Halloween. Halloween's on a Saturday this year. That doesn't come around too often, so I'm really happy about that. You know, be able to have a nice party and watch some scary movies and stuff. If you're younger, you can go trick-or-treating longer and stuff. So it's going to be a great year for Halloween. Seeing that as it is, I thought it'd be cool to do a week-long, well, three-part, but spread out over a week of scares. So starting out today, we're going to be taking a look at this year's Halloween Lego set, Trick or Treat. So we're going to be building that, taking a look at that real quick. On Wednesday, I'm publishing a horror skit I'm really excited about called Attack of the Pluba Flu. So it's kind of horror, kind of comedy, a little something for everyone. It shouldn't be too scary though, so don't be worried about that. Then on Friday, I'm going to be playing one of the scariest Minecraft maps of all time, Silent Hill. It's really scary. I wouldn't recommend it to viewers who are too young, but today's and Wednesday's videos should be absolutely fun. So let's go ahead and open this up. Well, let's go ahead and go over the specifics really quick. Ages 7+, set number 40122, 133 pieces. It's supposed to retail for $9.99, I believe, but this sold out very quickly. I didn't decide to get it until a couple weeks before Halloween. It sold out on Lego.com. They jacked up the price on Amazon, but I hadn't bought a Lego set in a while, and I figured this was a good time to get one, so I went ahead and bought it anyway. Got expedited shipping, so I get here early. So it wasn't as cheap as it should be, but it's here now, and that's what matters. So let's go ahead and do a time-lapse build, and then we'll take a look at the close-up. Alright, so here it is in its entirety. I wanted to point out really quickly, there are a ton of spare parts here. We got some green leaves, an extra cupcake piece, that's kind of rare, some bones, translucent green and blue pieces, and another little flower there, some purple studs. So a pretty nice collection of spare parts there, actually, a golden bucket handle. So you got some nice stuff there, and last one I promise, a flat stud, those are kind of rare. So I'll go and take the box out of the way. Before I go any further, products shown in the background are sold separately. It's just this right here, the tree, this guy, and a little house, and the box, and this, the instruction manual. Pretty straightforward. Not a whole lot to say here. It's blue, and it tells you how to build it. That's about it, really. So there's that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the two minifigures you get. The first one is probably the most boring Lego minifigure ever, the skeleton. There's really not a whole lot to say here. Moving on. So next we have a little kid. I think it's a little girl, but I'm not sure. Assuming that she's a witch, that would be my guess. Comes with a broom and a red bucket with a golden handle to put candy in. Kind of rare, especially the golden handle. It's usually like a tannish brown, something like that. Pointy witch hat. Kind of rare. Freckle face, and I'm not sure, but this torso might be new. If it's not new, then it's pretty rare because people are making a big deal about wanting it, and they jacked up the price on Lego.com, and I don't think it was for this guy, so I believe that's probably what it was for. So either rare or exclusive right there. So there's your two minifigures. Comes with a little tree with a pumpkin down here. It's not the printed pumpkin face. It's just a round orange globular piece. The tree is purple and black. Got some olive green tree branches. Those are kind of rare. I believe those are new to the Council of Elrond, so we don't see those too often. And the Lego bat, pretty old, but also kind of rare. You don't see the bats too often. So a nice little tree there, and then here is the actual little haunted house vignette type thing. Not exactly a vignette, but it's similar. Two more pumpkins out here. We also get these plants that we saw in Battle on Sadukami. I don't think that was their first appearance, although it might have been. And since then, we haven't seen them a whole lot. So kind of nice to get those in here again. Got a little tombstone with a bone and a flower. Little stepping stone path. And you're probably meant to assume it's bigger, but this is a pretty small set, so it's not. And then over here, we got a red spider attached to a purple stud, attached to one of those bricks. I forget the name of that particular brick, but you can see what it is there. You're smart. And then our one and only function, an opening door. I know it's fascinating, but try not to lose your breath or faint or anything. We do have a nice little roof structure up here with some of those triangular slope pieces and some cones as well. And then inside, there's a couple little things to point out. We got the pink cupcake. I believe that's my first time getting that piece, but I'm not sure. Either way, I think it's pretty cool. Actually, I take that back. I think I got some of those in the Winter Village Bakery. But pretty rare there. You don't see those too often. And then also we have some like stained glass in here with the translucent purple, blue, and green pieces. You do get a couple extra translucent blue and green plates, but then there's also 2 translucent purple bricks in there. So yeah, you do get a nice collection of semi-rare pieces in this set. So it's definitely a nice addition, but really that's really about all there is to say about this set. So I'll go ahead and give it some ratings. For build, I'm gonna give it an 8. It's got some pretty cool pieces in there. With the $10 retail price, it's a great deal. Definitely get it. If you have to pay more though because it's out of stock or whatever, not sure. You definitely want to be a seasonal collector and really like the LEGO seasonal sets to want to pay more than $10 to $15 for this. For play, I'm gonna have to give it a 1. It's really not meant for that. And for display, I think it looks nice, especially in conjunction with some of the other LEGO Halloween sets, which I'm going to show you some of those in a minute and compare this briefly to some of those. So for display, I'm going to give it a 7.5. And also, another bonus is the small collection of spare parts. It's actually a large collection for such a small set, but it's still small. There's small pieces. There aren't many big pieces in this set, other than the door. So, really quickly, I'm going to pick this up off the tripod and show you some of the other LEGO Halloween sets I've collected over the years. These reviews will be on the channel. Some of them will not be in HD, though. Some of them I filmed quite a long time ago. A couple years ago, we got this. I forget the name of it. You know, let me see really quick. Here's the box, and it doesn't have a name on it. But it came with some really cool minifigures. You got the Ghost, and then over here you also got the Zombie and the Witch. All 3 pretty rare minifigures, and the Ghost is glow in the dark. I don't mean to be redundant, I'm just pointing out some pros and cons so I can compare it to some of the others. We also got the trio of Halloween stands. We had the Jack-o'-lantern, the Ghost, and over here we had the Bat. If you look a little lopsided, because I had to replace one piece with a different kind of piece. You might not even notice it. If you notice it, good for you. Tell me in the comments. Last year we got the Halloween Bat. Honestly, wasn't too crazy about it. It's a little too cutesy for me, but I got it anyway just to keep adding to my seasonal collection. But we also got this. It's quite expensive for the amount of pieces you get. I think it was like 10 pieces or something. But I really like it. You got a nice little cardboard stand for it. And the Dracula minifigure, his coffin with a padlock. That might be exclusive, and if it's not, it's pretty rare. Another one of those red spiders. I believe that was about $10 to $15, but I really like that. I like that definitely better than the Halloween Bat. Calendar that goes with anything, and that little pumpkin on top did come with the Halloween Bat. And finally, I think maybe 2 years ago, we got the Halloween Pumpkin, which we modified in a previous video to make it a jack-o'-lantern, so make sure you check that out. And then this year we got LEGO Trick or Treat. That's the unofficial name for it. So, you can tell me which of these or others that I have not gotten from LEGO Halloween over the years, which you think is the best. I still think I would have to go with this one, the nameless one with the Ghost and the Witch and the Zombie and the little graveyard, because it just had so much cool stuff in there. It was really small. I think it was like 58 pieces or something. But I really liked it. So I think that's probably my favorite. But I do definitely like this Trick or Treat set better than the Halloween Bat, the Halloween Pumpkin, and the Trio. but in the one I just showed you beats it, and this one is about tied for me. So, I believe that's about it. So thanks for tuning in. Like I said, check out my other 2 videos coming out this week for the week of scares. If I didn't scare you in this video, which unless you scare really, really easily, then I wouldn't expect you to get scared. Then check out my other 2 videos. They're going to get progressively scarier. On Friday, if you don't get scared, then there's something wrong with you. So, make sure you check those out. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully, since the holiday season is coming around soon, we'll have some more LEGO reviews to do on Wednesdays. But if not, I always try to do something different than video games on Wednesdays. And I know this isn't published on a Wednesday, but this is the week of scares, so it's kind of a special deal. But thanks for tuning in. We will see you next time. Happy Halloween, and goodbye! Maybe I did scare you.